Hey guys, it's Final Master Link, and welcome to possibly a new Let's Play. Possibly being the key word here. Because I'm not even sure if this is gonna work well or not, to be honest. I have a lot of doubts. After doing a lot of stupid testing videos and then, like, uploading them private on YouTube so only I could view them. Oh, that's great. It already fucked up there. That's a good start, right? Actually, I want to wait a couple of seconds. Like, you see, it looks fine when I'm playing the game, but it's so much choppier. And I know I actually looked it up. I believe the Nintendo 64 is limited to 20 frames per second. That sounds like shit. And I think I put it to 20 frames per second also. I think the reason it's fucking up right now is because, like, during, like, the part where you input your name, what I'm doing right now, I think that, and, like, the start menu that you use, I think that's actually at 30 frames per second. So that might possibly be why it's doing that. Yeah, blah blah blah, we get the story. And, most people know it anyways, but you can't skip it. It took them for the GameCube to realize, hey, we can actually, you know what, guys, we should make it so that the start button can actually skip cutscenes. Or at least it was that way in Twilight Princess, I believe. I don't think they did that in the Wind Waker, if I remember right. Although it's been a while since I played the Wind Waker, so... Looks like a little Link, or I should say little Jess is having a little nightmare. Pretty nice cutscene, I would say, for the time. Especially that rain effect. It looks and it sounds... you know, like you'd expect rain to sound like. I love how Link's just giving that, like, rape face, like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get so fucked in the ass. Of course, that doesn't really happen. Or does it? Come hither. Kinda sounds like Hinder. Like, Lips of an Angel. That's the only song I know from them, I think, on the top of my head. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil is descending upon us, or something like that. Malevolent forces even now are mastering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier to Syrian outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. Well, sucks to be you. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. And the fate of the world rests upon, I'm guessing our fairy is a girl? I'm not entirely sure what kind of name Navi is to distinguish the gender, but I'm just gonna assume it's a girl. I don't think I don't think they ever tell you what gender Navi is. I'm gonna guess it's a girl because of the voice, the annoying voice. That always kind of struck me as kind of funny, because she should have just gone. She could have just gone around the fence, but no. She had to bump into it like a jackass. Hello. Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. I don't know why I stuttered. I try not to do that. I have in real life, though. We're not that lazy. Just shut up. We were kind of having a bad dream, okay? Plus, who knows what time it is in the morning in this game. If I had to guess, maybe 9 o'clock, maybe? Which isn't a bad time to wake up, I would say. I mean, I remember doing that when I was a kid. See, I think Link is 12 years old at this point in the game. What else? Yeah, I think he's 12 at... And then, like... wait. I'm getting mixed up now. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm just gonna shut my mouth. Hey, it's some green-haired girl. Awesome. Now, instead of using the ladder like a normal person would, I'm just gonna do this like a badass. Oh. Actually, I'll show this off, too. That's, it's kinda interesting. Looks like, we got, Barney the dinosaur's, twin brother. And looks like some guy that has, looks like he has wings on his back or something and a magic wand. I guess we got, Harry Potter used a spell to grow wings, and we got... The fuck is that, a rock? Oh, that's interesting. Anyways, let's talk to this girl. Yeah, it's a fucking fairy, who would have thought? You actually have one too. Although, other names of fairies apparently aren't important in this game, so we're just gonna know about Nabby the fairy. All the other fairies, they can go fuck themselves. And so, yeah, she basically says, man, you must be tough shit now that the Great Deku Tree wants to see you. So, you can't really do a whole lot. I guess I should probably talk about the controls. The C-stick, pretty much what you would expect. You know, up, down, left, right for the C-stick. And up, when Navi has something to say, you can push up. Although I'm not going to do that too often, because I know how to play this game pretty well. Oh, also there's targeting, which is new to the Ocarina time, because this is the first 3D game that they made. Oh shit, that was the map that I just did. Okay, what you can do is you can target using Z, and you can use that to talk to people. It's kind of weird for me to say that because I'm actually using like a PS2 controller. Like it's I think it's a Pelican controller or whatever. It's used for a PS2. But I have like a little kind of adapter so that I can use it as a USB. It actually works out quite well. And yeah, I kind of don't want to talk to you now. Let's just swarm over here. Because we gotta talk to this jackass here. Mr. No Fairy, what business do you have with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. Oh, yeah, because you know you're a real badass when you can hang around with fairies and, you know, they like you. That should be my new catchphrase or something. Be like, yeah, you know you're a real badass. When blah blah blah. You know, fill in the blanks. Any bitches because you're not equipped with sword and shield. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know you don't have your equipment because you suck. You fail at life. So yeah, he's not gonna fucking move. I don't know how he does that thing with I like how he doesn't even move his feet. He just kind of nods his head. I mean, shit. He must come off of like Moonwalker or something. Yeah, so we actually have to get 40 rupees in order to buy the shield. You can get 5 from doing that, and whenever you go into a house and back, that'll respawn. You can also find little rupees in the grass up there. But what I like to do is go in these chests. You'll get a little, well, the most important one is this, because there's a 5 rupee in here. Is there one in here? I think there's a green rupee. Oh no, there's a blue rupee. And just for shits and giggles, there's a heart in here. Yeah. So we're already halfway. About halfway. Let's see, I know you can get some rupees up there. Actually, I can do that right now. First, I'm gonna jump for that. And We can't cut grass right now because we don't have a sword, but I'll get that in a sec. I think most people go for the sword first, but I'm gonna go for the shield first. So, okay, let's do this right. There's also this one girl up here. Yeah, you get that right, Missy. I'm a real man. And yeah, you can also look around. You might notice there's a bunch of hearts all over that house right there. That's, you know, it looks like a stump to me. Well, same thing, I guess. Anyways, let's see, we have 12 more left. There's at least 2 in here, I think. Yeah. Okay, 10 more left. I know in the... This is like the Z targeting practice area, basically. I'm not gonna bother reading the signs or anything. But if you target this rock, and if you go backwards, I think in certain points... Or wait. Maybe it's just on the fence. I never actually thought about that. I can't... No. Oh well. I could have sworn there were some blue rupees there. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. There's one. Surely there's another one. Alright, fine, if you want to be a bitch like that. You know, I said I wanted to get the shield first, and since I'm 3 away, you know, I'm gonna do it, okay? I don't care what you guys say. There's 1, 2... Come on, one more. Oh, you son of a bitch, there's not one. Oh, wait, there's a blue one back there. Okay, I see it. Yeah, let's get that. Badass. So let's go get that shield now. Hooray! We are rich. Not really. Actually, I kind of like what this girl says right here. She says this shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. Teehee. Do you know how to use the... Yeah, I know how to use the shield, I'll explain it. And so, the fact that she says that you can get a Deku shield in the forest, which you actually cannot, at least as far as I know. Which is bullshit, and I think. Because now I have to waste fucking 40 rupees for this shit. I think that's a load of ass. But oh well. And blah blah blah, just shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I know it's not gonna let me skip it, so yeah. That's that. And you see the white flash of death right there. And this screen is gonna fuck up a little. And I'm sure hopefully someone can point out how to get rid of that black bar thing, because before it used to be just a white kind of flash, and then it would change to the picture of him actually equipping the item. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. I can probably deal with it if I have to. Although my biggest concern really is the frame rate, as which, you know, when you're gonna see me out on the actual, you know, field of the game and shit. That's my biggest concern. Because, you know, audio-wise, it sounds perfectly fine to me. I mean, audio I'd never really have a problem with, especially with syncing, because I know some LPers have a problem with desync, and I don't have that problem, really. Well, except for a couple times. I have to wait for that boulder to go. I think you can get a couple rubies here, too. Okay, open up this chest. And you have the Kokiri sword, which is the first sword in the game. And it's the only sword that we can wield right now, actually. Unless you count something else, which it's an item we'll get a little later. Okay, try to ignore that, like, those weird sounding things. I think that's because of what I mentioned earlier, the frame rate for like the sub-screen and shit like that, that's actually 30 frames per second, and I have fraps set to 20 frames. Like, it's like locked to 20 frames, so that's probably why it's doing that. If I need to, I might change it, I don't know. Because, I mean, I do have to clean out my computer at some point, because, Because I'm kind of running out of space because of other things that I've recorded using Fraps. Because AVI files go fucking huge on, at least in my case. I think in all cases, but like recording an hour of this, it'll probably be like 20 gigabytes in size for an hour of this kind of footage. So it's like, holy fuck, you know? Yeah, we have Deco's shield, and we have a sword. He's like, good grief. And he still thinks I'm a pussy, but... well, he's an asshole. I mean, you know, they can poison. You can't please everyone, I guess. Oh, and, first enemy in the game. These. And from them, you get... a stick. Yeah. Pretty awesome, right? You can actually kind of use it like a sword. Sort of. It'll break if you use it against a wall. Let me show you. Wrong way, damn it. I'll set it to left. I don't know why Fraps took it down like that. But as you can see, if you use it against the Deku plants, it won't work. And if you use it against a wall, it'll just break. They're not used for a whole lot, really. Although I can think of a couple of instances in this dungeon that it'll be useful for. Well, I don't really consider it a dungeon, to be honest. For a couple reasons. I would rather not listen, but we kind of have to anyways, I think. Let's see, the Servants of Evil gain strength, the vile climate. You always liked saying that. Quiet climate. You could have called it like a dark cloud or something like that. I have been cursed. Yeah, who hasn't? I like how he opens his mouth, though, to be honest. It's kind of cool. And yeah, he'll say you can use up on the C stick. Or, I'm sorry, C button to, listen to what Navi has to say. Which, for the sake of the first dungeon, I might do that a bit. Because she'll tell you the bare basics